In a Russian court Wednesday that her rights weren't read when she was detained at a Moscow airport in February.
No, my rights were never read to me. No one explained any of it to me.
Griner is on trial for drug charges that could cost her up to 10 years in prison. The 31-year-old WNBA star plays in Russia during the league's off-season. She was detained when agents found vape cartridges containing hashish oil in her luggage. Griner said in court Wednesday that she was not provided with an interpreter and did not understand what papers she was made to sign.
I can only assume that they were about the search and the cartridges. We had to use my phone and Google Translate for him to be able to tell me a little bit.
She pleaded guilty earlier in the trial, but denied she intended to break Russian law. Griner said on Wednesday that she did not understand how the vape cartridges could have ended up in her luggage, saying she had packed hurriedly and could have accidentally included them. Griner said she had been prescribed medical cannabis in the U.S. to treat chronic injuries, but it is illegal in Russia. The case against her has highlighted strained relations between Russia and the United States that have plunged to their lowest since the Cold War over the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Yeah, so that's the sum of that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but all right, so we'll get to the good news part of it. So, Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said Wednesday that the United States has made a substantial proposal to Russia to secure the release of two jailed Americans, WNBA star Brittney Griner and Secretary Consultant Paul Whelan. So apparently, I forget the guy's name, but like he was a Russian mercenary. He used to deal weapons and
wow,
like a real bad guy. So they're trying to get him out. He had I think he had 30 years. So it's already his sentence is like he's near the end of it. They're trying to get him back to Russia in exchange for these two trades, and it seems like it's a deal. It seems like it's gonna go through. Russia, I don't remember. I meant to pull up a quote from them, but they responded positively. Here's what who is this? John Kirby, White House spokesman, said, "We urge the Russians to move positively on that proposal so we can get these two individuals home. The details of it, I think, are best left between us and our Russian counterparts." But they did eventually
right there for that. Yeah,
they did eventually release the details, even though they were keeping them hush after that. But so yeah, we got a little good news. So hopefully in the next I don't know how long.
Yeah,
I don't know how long those kind of trades take. Like, do they take everybody to the desert like in the movies, blindfolded, and then you be like, both walk?
It's something strange like that. Like, yeah, it's something creative like that. It's like the trade is literally a trade. Like literally like a handoff, you know, and deal and swap type of thing. But I might shout out to Brittany for, you know, staying positive, because you know what, just kind of seeing her, you see how she was engaging with her attorneys and seeing that her spirits seem still pretty good, pretty high. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you know, if that was me, I don't know. You know, I'd probably be like, ooh, you know, and it because you know now she's been in there for quite some time, so
pushing 200 days now.
Yeah, so I think, you know, shout out to that, to Brittany for that. Shout out to the White House for you know, let's do something about this. This gone on long enough, and as we start to see it really unravel, we get
a lot of heat about having that stance too in the comments about. I was reading one of those comments to Randy the other day. Like, people are real. I don't know. I guess that, like, maybe the topic is a bit polarizing, but to me, I don't think is. I think there's time to be polarizing. There's time to like represent your political stance, and then there's times where we should all be on the same page as Americans and put all our differences aside on certain things.
Everything like that, I agree.
Yeah. So when we have Americans in a country that are actively at war with another country that we consider an ally, it's kind of time to be like, this is not a Republican, Democrat, right, left, liberal, conservative thing. This is like
a prisoner of war. Yeah.
We need to basically a prisoner of war.
Yeah.
Americans in prison during wartime in Russia, and I don't like your personal stance on anything. Shouldn't have anything to
And
do with
let's just be honest.
Everybody should be standing up and saying, "Bring our American citizens home," and
And
then
this-
you can yell at them when they
including her,
get
yeah.
here. You
Yeah.
can disagree with him here.
And I don't even need to read the comments if there's rebuttals and stuff like that. Well, how I would answer all of the comments that this is something that's been going on for a very, very, very long time. And what I mean by that, women going overseas and playing to make lucrative money to take care of their family. This has been going back 20, 30 years. You know what I mean? And so this is not, some people don't know that, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But because I have friends that played overseas, I have friends that was their life. They couldn't, once they exhausted their things in college, they wasn't picked for the NBA. And but they were still kind of good enough to play over here or go over there, or you know what I mean? And people did that. A lot of Americans did that to make money to play the sport that they love, which is basketball. And for women, this is very, very common. Very, very common. Even if you like the movie Love and Basketball, touched a little bit on that too. When she went to SC, and then after SC, where did she go? She went overseas. And then who happened to be there? Oh, her old teammate. So it's very relevant. So we always encourage comments. So thank you for the comments and concerns, And I don't say it sarcastically,
Chris.
but I'm just serious though. It's understandable to not understand something.
I'm not gonna read the comment to you. I read it to Randy yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, are you gonna read that to Chris on air?" I was like, "Nah."
Why can't it be read to me?
Because somebody was acting real tough. That's why. So I don't want.
Now
I like the response you gave just now. Perfect. Well, so we'll leave it at that. If I read the response to you, it might change what you say.
Can I put my right hand up? Then I won't even comment. I'm just so curious. I just want to know.
Let me see if I can find.
I won't say anything. I promise you.
Okay.
Trust my words here. I'll be good out here. We've been working hard on the platform.
Yo, the people who know you don't trust you. Let me see.
I won't say.
We got a lot of comments this week, so I'm sorting through.
Oh, this will be another topic.
Yeah, we see you
the
guys
comment
read your
section.
comments.
Oh yeah, I know they be tearing me up. They probably that guy. I don't know about him.
Oh, here I found it. I won't say who sent it,
All right,
but the
no
name's
worries.
there. It says, "You dumb morons! Somehow drugs just got in her bag. This woke anti-American degenerate Griner broke drug laws. Get off YouTube. You're not intelligent enough to cast news." All right. So now,
Chris.
See, I'm a man of my word.